Hi, welcome to the best gaming. Welcome to the best gaming company in the world, Nintendo. This is the Nintendo product appreciation program video for 2026. Nintendo has very collaborative systems. It's called the Nintendo Switch family of systems. You have the original, the original Nintendo Switch, which came out in 2017. In 2017, and then you also have the Switch Lite, and then the Switch OLED. And the newest member of the Nintendo Switch family, the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, your first task as part of administrator is to get people pumped about Nintendo's games and systems. Nintendo has awesome games for their systems like Pokemon Legends ZA, New Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It is a Pokepalooza. No, I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go over the differences between each of the Nintendo Switch systems in the Nintendo Switch family of systems. First, got the original Switch. The Nintendo Switch comes with two Joy-Cons, to charge dock, an HDMI cable, and an AC adapter, so you can use the AC adapter to plug it in. And it also comes with an HDMI cable that gives you HD clarity, high definition picture, and high definition sound. And at 720p, it's not the highest resolution, but hey, it's still crystal clear. And now for the next Switch system is the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now the Nintendo Switch Lite cannot be connected to a television because it's strictly a handheld system. But it's still amazing. If you're looking to buy a second Switch, if you're looking to buy a Nintendo Switch, if you're looking to buy a second Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite is your best option because of its lower price tag, and you can still play several of the Nintendo Switch games on it. Certain games like Winter Switch will require Joy-Cons. So if you want to play Winter Switch on the Switch Lite, you have to get yourself Joy-Cons, or you can use the Joy-Cons to come with the original Switch. Now the next Nintendo Switch system is the Nintendo Switch OLED, which can be connected to a television, just like the original Switch. But the Nintendo Switch OLED, the Switch OLED has an OLED screen, and providing even clear picture and handle, clear picture than what I had before. Now, the latest member of the Nintendo Switch family systems is the Nintendo Switch 2. It has great games like Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Not to mention Nintendo Switch 2 versions of Nintendo Switch games, like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Wait a minute. And there's also Nintendo Switch 2 game key cards. Right, so you can put the game in the system, and it takes to it takes to and it takes to it takes you to the Nintendo tablet where you can download that game. I mean, I'm going to tell you something about Nintendo something that's really cool. It's it, it it's Nintendo Switch Online. If you have the base Nintendo Switch Online subscription, you can play classic games from a line of apps called Nintendo Classics. Now that now in the base tier of Nintendo Switch Online, if you can get you'll be able to play NES, Super NES, Super NES, and Game Boy Color games, coming games on your Nintendo Switch, via the Nintendo Classics apps for those systems. And it's something even better. It's Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack comes with these three systems. You can play games for these three systems. Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo GameCube. That's all available on Nintendo Switch 2, and Nintendo GameCube, which is only available on Nintendo Switch 2, and something that's available, and one of the things that's available on most systems, the third thing that's available on most systems, it's the newest library of Nintendo Switch Online games for Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. And to play Virtual Boy games on the Nintendo Switch, you can either get a full size plastic replica of the Virtual Boy, or a cardboard model. No, the Nintendo Product Demonstration Program is now year round. I hope you enjoyed my impression of Josh Wolf.